Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and today we're going to be talking about guitar pickups, mainly ones for this 1982 JV Stratocaster. Fender sent me a set of Pure Vintage 59 pickups, and this is not a sponsored video. I didn't get them for being a YouTuber. If you'd like to hear about that, I'll leave a link right up here. You can click on that and learn all about how I got a $300 credit with Fender. But for today's video, what I decided to do was to kind of test something for myself because I've never done it firsthand back to back, and that's compare noiseless pickups versus traditional single coil pickups. And for transparency's sake, everything on this guitar will be exactly the same minus the strings and the pickups, but the strings on those were fairly new. There wasn't a whole lot of wear on them, so that really is not going to be a contributing factor onto the tone itself. We're going to be using the Neural DSP Quad Cortex, the same exact preset on both with the same volume levels, and we're going to start on the cleans, position 4 for the first part. We're going to go to the neck for a little bit of a different kind of clean. Then we're going to finish up with a little bit of overdrive on the bridge pickup. You're going to hear the noiseless first, then the 59s, and afterwards we'll give our thoughts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this assessment of sorts. Starting off in position 4, when I played the 59s, it sounded like a blanket was taken off of the guitar. There was a lot more high-end sparkle, a bit more fidelity, and clarity that went into the tones in that. When we went to the neck pickup, a little bit different, but it was different in a way that I was not necessarily expecting. When I use a thumb over technique when I play a lot. When I was hitting the bass string towards the end of the phrases leading into the refrain part, I noticed that there was so much more bass in the noiseless pickup that it almost sounded like it was clipping, but the level was still in the green. So just a lot of response there, and I checked the pickup height, and yeah, everything was cool with that. So that was something I wasn't expecting. Overall, when it came to the 59 in the neck position, again, I thought it was really clear. I think it was a little bit more in your face in the mix itself, just a little bit more present. I definitely prefer the traditional pickups over the noiseless ones. Going into the drive, I don't use enough drive or high enough gain, especially with a Stratocaster, where I think I would notice anymore the 60 cycle hum really bothering me. So I thought that the tones themselves were pretty close there. It wasn't as noticeable. Like in position 4, it was night and day. But once the drive hit on, I thought that they were close enough where you could get away with either one. Now, for my personal opinion, I definitely prefer the 59 set over the noiseless pickups, and that's not just, you know, kind of the new toy thing. It's just, I don't really care for noiseless single coils. I tried noiseless single coils in a Telecaster about a decade ago, and they never really did it for me. But I'm always so busy working on other guitars. This guy just gets kind of neglected a little bit, and when I got that opportunity to spend $300 from Fender on basically anything I wanted, I said, you know what, now's the time, and we'll have to go from there. But as far as comparing these specific pickups to higher end pickups, which would be like Lindy Freeland, who I consider the god of, you know, aftermarket pickups, we'll have to see. Maybe one day we'll be able to do a comparison with those. I'd like to get my hands on a set of the 54s and compare those with these 59s and kind of see where we end up. However, that's going to be where I'm going to wrap up today's video. Leave me a comment. Let me know which we preferred, what you observed from any of this, if you could hear a big difference, where you heard it, if you think one would be better than the other for, you know, just an at-home situation, because not a lot of people are gigging as per normal, but that is what it is. Other than that, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have been giving me. This has been a really, really tough and stressful week. We still don't know what's up with the rabbit. She's staying in the hospital until at least Monday. A few more tests, but it's yeah, it's not looking so great. So I'll see you tomorrow for another guitar related video, because yeah, we got time and we're back in the house. Until then, take it easy, everybody.